There we go. Why it's all fuzzy, I don't know. So give me a minute. Let me see if I can
Get a smudge on your lens.
There, just needed to wake up for a moment. Sorry about that. We're on our way to Christina's appointment in that sunrise. Beautiful. It's a little early for this girl, but what we do for little Bean and daughter a lot. So that sunrise is absolutely beautiful. But as you see on the thumbnail, it is Josh's birthday today, so I thought I'd come live as we're on our way to Dodger's appointment. Isn't that just gorgeous? That absolutely beautiful sunrise.
Don't see it.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Oh my!
And this is the calm before the storm, per se, as we get ready for.
Tomorrow we have Snowmageddon.
Yes. So be praying for everybody that is involved in the storm that is supposed to be coming. But it is Josh's birthday today. We're on our way to Christina's doctor's appointment. Take her there, and then take Mr. Blessed2Crochet out to have a bite to eat. So I thought I'd come live and let you all wish him a happy birthday, see the sunrise, see the snow before we get a lot of it, and so forth. So usually we're pretty good on the highway, it seems to be, as far as connection. So but that sunrise is just spectacular for sure. And so having my coffee. It's, what temperature is it outside?
CAF.
I know, but what temperature
Cold
is it?
as flip.
I know, but I'm trying to give people a specific temperature. I didn't look.
I can't tell you the specific.
12 degrees.
Feels like -3.
But feels like -3. Isn't that sunrise, guys, coming off of there absolutely stunning? Just
And
for
the
you.
camera does no justice to it.
No, it doesn't. But it's beautiful. But we figured out, let you see, there's not a lot of snow, at least here, where we're driving in the, yet. But I just hope that a lot of people don't lose lights. We're praying we don't lose lights. Because it'll get cold. We got a lot of blankets. Before we came up here, we got those things that were kind of really padded. It's like a huge big blanket. So I've held on to 2 of them. I got one for everybody, and my dad didn't use one, and so forth. So you know what?
Talking about the hoodie thing?
Yeah. So if we get desperate, we can throw that on. If we lose electricity.
I've got mine still, so I can wear it as pants and wear a hoodie as a hoodie.
So anyway, we'll stay warm one way or another. We hope it certainly doesn't do that.
Just understand, this man does not get cold like everybody else.
Oh no, he does not. He does not. Absolutely not. So
I walk around in a hoodie at winter time.
he absolutely does.
Does what? Does get cold?
No, you don't get cold.
You said does. So I mean, you're telling them that I do get cold.
No, I mean you don't. I'm sorry. I haven't finished my coffee yet.
I'm sorry, I'm slapping you. Stop with the cord.
Sorry.
Break my $30 cord.
I'm not trying to. So hopefully everybody's having a good morning. I'm going to put this channel in here. It was, she's not my sister by blood, but she's certainly my sister in, just by all this wonderful connection I've made through this. And so if you guys can go support her, I'd appreciate it. She's also one of my wonderful mods as well. So,
Ooh, we're 47 miles away.
and we still have the 5% discount in the merch store. So you'll see I tagged the shirt in the thumbnail. That is Josh's shirt. So we do have the crew shirt with all of our faces, Josh's face, one with a tiger and one with a heart that says proud to be me. So you have to go check out those collections for sure. Got my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. So I'm very excited today because I get to see Lil Bean. And thank you to everybody. We have got pretty much everything for the diaper cake that we need except for one item. That's it. So, except for the diapers, which I will get closer to when I'm putting them together. But everybody else has come together, and you know that really is special because you know we think of community in such a powerful way here at Blessed2Crochet, and so to know that that diaper cake was absolutely a group effort by several different people coming together to make it happen means more than if I just did it all. And so I appreciate everybody that came together. We have one last item that needs to be purchased for the diaper cake. And so everything else has been done. I was going to do the invitations for the company yesterday, and I was done. I was tired. I was dealing with the migraine that came on, and so forth. And then Christina needed to talk for a while, so I was really kind of glad I didn't come live and try to do that. I really just was working on several things. I started printing the company's invitations we're going to send out yesterday, but I had to revise Christina's actual personal invitations. They look great when I looked at them, but when I tried to print them, they were really too busy, so I had to kind of revise them. So I've been working on that, getting them done, and I kind of had to revise a little bit of the company's ones, just to give me kind of like a border so I can cut them really easily, because if I can cut them very easily, I could put them on my Cricut, but I don't want to deal with it. I'd be faster for me. Mom will help me. I don't want to deal with it. For her wedding invitations, everything had to go on the Cricut. For this, not necessarily. So this is not as precision as what her wedding invitations had to be. So I'm not going to stick them on the Cricut. But you could. I mean, you could take what I'm doing and put them all on the Cricut and have it cut it, and it would cut it out beautifully. I'm just
in about 10 miles,
I'm
turn
just going to
left
sit
onto
there
Fry
and
Road.
do my thing, watch a movie. I've started reading. Well, I have to backtrack that. I've started to. I'm going to suggest to Eli Yoder to please put your book. Isn't that a gorgeous sunrise? I mean, absolutely spectacular.
Not as bad, not as good as it was.
I know, but still, it's
10 minutes ago.
It's so gorgeous. That he would try to put his audiobook or his book on audio and have him go ahead and tell it. I'm going to really suggest that he tries to do that because it's not available right now on Audible. But what I've been able to do is find a place I have a free month subscription for. I found his book on, and I am allowing my phone to speak to me. Those that don't know, I have dyslexia, so for me, reading can be a challenge. It can also be something. But I really want to read his book, and so I've started reading it, and I can tell you that I hope whoever receives the book that we got him to sign and purchased and will be giving away in March, I really hope somebody reads it and enjoys it, because I've learned so much more about his story, his testimony, his struggles, kind of where he came from, and what he had to endure. And I want to do a live talking about the power of testimony. Your testimony, and I'm not talking necessarily about faith-based testimony. I'm just talking about your life. If you believe in that, wonderful. Bring faith into it. But if you don't, your testimony of where you came from and what you had to endure and what you went through and all that kind of stuff is a powerful, powerful thing. And it can change lives. And those that may read his book and may not get the faith part of it, but just get the fact that he endured and he got out, and yet he chose to forgive. You know, he says that the bicycle was a key point. He says, I thank God for the bicycle, because the reason why I left the Amish was because they wanted to get after me for the bicycle, and that I was riding the bicycle and I wasn't supposed to ride the bicycle. And I also think to myself, as I've read his book and so forth, I want to remind him, you know, put in there too, to be thankful for your dad. Even though his dad was an alcoholic, and his dad was certainly, you know, when he was under the influence, he was quite a man in the sense of abusive. And yet, I think that if it hadn't been for maybe the bicycle and his father, I don't know if he'd have left the Amish. And yet he is reaching other people, just not only on a fact of the faith side, but he's reaching other people just with him and his influence. And you know, your testimony can be a very, very powerful, powerful thing to be able to tell everybody. Hi, Cher Bear, welcome on in. We're celebrating Josh's birthday, Mr. Blessed2Crochet's birthday this morning. We're on our way to get Christina. She has a doctor's appointment, so I get to see Little Bean today. Her husband couldn't go to her appointment with the doctor, so we're coming on up. We're going to go celebrate Josh's birthday afterwards, but I get to see the Little Bean as much as I can. But boy, sun is bright, so
get out of the trees and oh my goodness,
we're taking a drive, and I thought I'd let you all see the calm before the storm.
Mary can put the thing on her side.
It's not gonna work. I sit so low and so far back, I get the crack.
So we're supposed to get a pretty powerful snowstorm coming through, actually on Saturday night. Now the good thing about that is we are supposed to see, and you all can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. We're supposed to go do a meet and greet at Eli's Having One and a book signing at a local place, and so Christina very much wants to go. So we're going to go take her, and originally we thought that the snowstorm was going to hit kind of when that was all happening, and it's not. And so it's going to come about 7 o'clock at night. So hopefully we can bypass all that and go and enjoy it, and then take her home and come home before the snow hits. We are supposed to get like 9 inches of snow. We'll see. Hi Jake, how are you? Welcome on in. 10 inches. 10? Oh, we're at 10 now. So that's what we're supposed to get. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I think I'd like to do a live just talk about telling your testimony, telling your story. Thank you, Jake. Jake says happy birthday.
Don't change.
Just telling your story. It doesn't, if you want to place your faith in there, go ahead. But thank you very much. But if you're not someone of faith, still telling your testimony can be a very powerful tool in reaching other people that may be going through a struggle. And I have learned so much more about his story and what he had to face and what he had to grow up in, and so forth. And he is very cautious about not criticizing all Amish. Just so people know, he's not. He says, this was our family. This was my experience. This was, he was in the Schwarzman Trooper Amish, which there are so many different Amish variations, that this was a very old world, old order Amish, and so there was a lot more rules. They didn't have Rumspringa and all those kind of things. But he's very cautious.
Rumspringa.
Okay. Haven't finished the coffee yet. Anyway, he's
come close to landing.
He's very cautious about not criticizing the whole of the Amish people. He says, I love my Amish people. Hi, Michael's Adventures. We're celebrating Josh's birthday with a very wonderful and beautiful sunrise. The car is talking to him now. Look at that sunrise. Isn't that
the sun came through and it blinded the camera on the car. Now the car's telling me it can't do what it needs to do.
Oh, that is just stunning. That is beautiful, guys. So, that is a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. So he's very cautious about doing that. He said, I love my Amish people and I love the Amish way of life. One thing that he said, and it was very interesting, my mother will like this one back there. He said, you know why? He said a lot of the Amish people live for a very long time is because they don't eat what we eat in the store.
Turn left onto
They eat from the land without all the preservatives and all that kind of stuff. And he said you'll see a lot of Amish live till 95, 100 years old because they're out working and they're eating from the land and what God has given them.
Take the exit onto Apple Creek Road.
And he said when I first went to the grocery store and read the back of the label, all the preservatives, he said I couldn't even pronounce. He said I just about couldn't believe it.
I've been eating it my entire life and I can't pronounce it.
Something to just kind of think of. But I have to admit the Amish food is delicious. I've tasted it. You guys can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you'd like people to connect with your channel. So anyway, but unfortunately it's the truth. If you don't grow your own food, and we don't of course have the ability to do that, if you're not growing your own food, trying to get fresh food without any other stuff, very expensive. It's a very expensive thing to do. But he's very, very much making sure that he's not criticizing all Amish. He loves the Amish culture, but he's very good about it. But great guy, guys. I mean, honestly, I don't know what your impressions of Eli were, person.
He's what you see is what you get.
Absolutely. And he said he was very shy growing up. I'm like, I can't imagine that.
Well, a lot of Amish are shy. I mean,
he said he was very shy. Actually, there's a part in his book because in the Amish culture, especially where he was, you wear a dress. It's just for easy diaper changes. And you wear a dress, even the little boys wear a dress until they're 2. And he said, when I became 2, and he said I was out of that, of course, potty trained and all that kind of stuff, he said I had to go to pants. And he said, he said, I literally fought my mother. He said, I crawled underneath chairs. He said, I didn't want to get rid of my little dress. He said, he said, not because of anything. He said, because I hated change. He said, I didn't like change. He said, I wanted everything the same. And he said, I didn't want to go to something.
You of anybody we
Yes,
know?
something that wasn't, this was something I wanted familiarity. He said, I didn't want to have change. He said, I wasn't going to have it. He said, I finally did because he said, I knew if I didn't, I was going to get in big trouble. But, he said, I didn't want to do that. And he said, there was a time where he said we had very basic clothing, purples and what was the other color now? Blues and blacks and grays and all that kind of stuff. And he said, my mother made a shirt that was purple because the church finally said we could have purple. And he said, I loved my purple shirt, which reminded me, I've got to go home and make a soap caddy real quick. Try to see it. I was going to make a very plain soap caddy, and I totally forgot yesterday.
Why?
Well, I wanted to make one for his mom and see if she would take it. Just a very plain one. I forgot to make it. I have to go home and make it and let it sit for a couple hours. If I had to, I just wouldn't wash it beforehand. But anyway, he said, I love that purple shirt. And he said, we came home. He said, I was homesick for some reason, for something. And he said, I came home and my mom and dad said, I got to get rid of my purple shirt. No more purple shirts. And he said, they just took it and put it right in the fire. He said, I was so sad. He said, I loved my purple shirt. And he said, I had to get rid of my purple shirt. I thought, that was a neat story. But his book so far, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to finishing it for sure. But
in 2 miles, take the exit onto Apple Creek Road.
hopefully everybody's having a happy Sunday or
Sunday?
Friday morning. I haven't finished my
Oh
coffee
my
yet.
Lanta. You're still stuck on Sunday?
I also didn't get very much sleep too.
That's not my fault. I warned you.
I know you warned me and I couldn't fall asleep. It was one of them mornings. Coffee down the wrong way.
You're not supposed to breathe and swallow at the same time.
Well, it wasn't my intention, that's for sure. So on Sunday, well, I'm going to modify this. Depending on whether I will keep you up to date on the storm, what is it called? Snowmageddon? Snowmageddon 26. We'll keep you up to date. I may give you a little bit of updates. I may even venture outside. You never know. We'll see. But
if you venture outside, they won't see you.
Take the exit.
Well, we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep you all up to date. But I have scheduled the live to be able to work on the invitations. I figured with the snow system coming in, if we put the invitations in the mail today, they may go out today. They may not go out till next week anyway. But it'll all depend if we actually lose power. If we lose power, there may not be any live on Sunday. But I'm planning to, I gotta roll down window because he's gotta see.
The fog has iced over.
Josh, there's a...
Yeah.
car coming. I'm just letting you know, honey.
I understand that, but do you think you can take your time any slower?
Whee!
My great-grandma moves faster than that, dude.
Turn right onto Akron Road.
That was actually a nice drive without me having to flip out.
Yeah, it was.
The traffic wasn't too bad.
Mack truck. Big truck.
So we'll do that on Sunday if by chance we don't lose power. I hope we don't lose power. But we have more snow than she does where she lives. But for sure.
Only by like an inch or two.
Yeah. And we have a local church in our area that's already canceled services. So we may not make it to church on Sunday because they may be canceling services.
Depends on how bad it is come 7 o'clock in the morning.
And tomorrow I'll take you. We'll get in the car again. We're going to meet Christina's. So you'll come for a ride with us tomorrow. And I will take you to the signing for Eli and see if we can get him to say a little hello to our community. Hi, Shatiqua. Good morning. How are you? So got that. Another thing, when I do the, I gotta try the recipe first. When I do the book for, hi Yadira. I do the book. Yadira says happy birthday. Yes, it's Josh's birthday today. When I do the book for Eli and do the giveaway, I'm going to also do a recipe. I've got to try it first. It's called Amish haystack. And Eli actually said it was one of his favorite meals. He said you just put a bunch of stuff on it and you make it look like a haystack. You start with rice or mashed potatoes and you add just a bunch of stuff on it. You put a cheese sauce over it. And he said he used to love to have that after they were working. He said when you ate that, you were just so full. But I want to put it together. When I release the video, I'll put out my version of the Amish haystack. I've tried to kind of find recipes, and I kind of think it's just dumping a lot of things in and making it look like a haystack. So I'll give you my version of the Amish haystack. But so forth. I get to see those walking in. We're on our way to get Christina. She has a doctor's appointment. I get to see my little bean today. Yeah, I get to see the little beaner. I just am so happy. I wasn't sure it was going to happen yesterday, but I get to see little bean today. I'm excited. Yes, I am. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting this little one, but we have to give it some more time so it can incubate. It's got to do more incubating. Yes, it is a good birthday celebration. Now, Christina said she's doesn't know if she wants Dad in there or not. Dad, Dad, her dad, in there. But my mom and I may go in. I'm definitely going in to see it. That's happening. But I told Josh I'd take video. I'm excited. I get to hear the heartbeat. I've heard the heartbeat through like a little video, but it wasn't that clear. And so I get to hear the heartbeat, see the baby. I'm just excited. I'm excited. So again, Sunday, depending on whether we have electricity. Now the invitations probably won't go out until like Wednesday, but I'll put them in our mailbox in our neighborhood, which will be just fine. But I probably won't go out till like Wednesday. But then I'm going to start getting Christina's invitations out shortly here. As soon as she does her registry, we have a registry here just because I know my daughter enough for Little Bean and so forth. It's very gender neutral. And just so people know, with the diaper cake thing that we're going to be making for her, I know there's some colors that may lend somebody to believe it's one thing or the other. No matter whether it's a girl or a boy, the Jeep colors should be exactly the same as they are. Because there's a specific reason why I chose what I did. I chose orange because I wanted to reflect Jared's Jeep, which was very hard to find, and I found one of the blankets, the swaddler blankets with the deers on them, which is something that we're kind of running with the deer theme and so forth. So no matter what, there would have been absolutely the same colors for the Jeep as it would have been regardless of the gender. So but we've made our registry pretty gender neutral, and but I've tried to get her to just give me a link, please, to the registry so I can put it on the thing, because I can't send any of her invitations out without that. So hopefully she'll get me that link soon. But you don't have to add anything in right now. I just need the link so I can create a QR code and put it on the invitations, and we're done. So that's what I'm hoping. I need to do a thing to see if you can modify the link for the registry so it's not so long. Because my goodness, it's as long as could be. I'm hoping everybody has the ability to get a QR code nowadays. Unless you're ancient.
Unless you're great Grandma Jones.
What I could do on the invitation is just say, if you need a clickable link, please email. That's what I'm going to do.
I think even great Uncle Hugh, or great Uncle Hugh, knows how a QR code works.
Well, yes. Right. Woo.
Yellow light, flashy, you can go. Red light, flashy, you have to stop. Stupid.
Joshua.
I'm saying stupid to the cough. Joshua, me.
Okay.
It's my birthday. I'm allowed to be angry if I want.
No, you're not. I won't allow him to be angry. So, anyway.
If I am.
I think that's what I'll do. I'll just put on the bottom. If you need a clickable link, email us. Or email.
I'm allowed to cry if I want to.
Text, or email or text. And that's what I'll do. And I don't have to worry about it with the companies, but with the regular, I'll say, if you need a clickable link, text or call. Text or email, and then we'll send it to you. That way, if they don't understand QR codes or don't have a phone to look up QR codes,
most businesses will understand it.
Well, businesses will, but I'm talking about the private ones.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you said business. That's why I was saying.
The business I'm not worried about. They can deal with the QR code, but I'm talking about the Hi, Candy K. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. We're on our way to Christina. She has a doctor's appointment.
It's my birthday, and I'll cry if I want to.
We get to see Lil Beaner today, my grandbaby to be, in June. So we're going to her doctor's appointment with her. I'm excited. And it's Josh's birthday today, so we're celebrating that. Oh, just turning on. It's early for this girl. I'm not a morning person. Never have been. My mother has tried for years. I'm just never one.
I'm not a morning person either, but I can function.
You can function, but I'm the kind of person who's like, no, that's okay. I don't need to be a morning person. And we are supposed to get lots of snow starting
It's the
Saturday
white stuff.
evening.
Day,
And she wishes you a happy birthday too.
all white, cold, and fluffy. Thank you.
Yes. Just deal with it, please. Because I can't deal with it.
Deal with what? I'm not passing them.
Thank you.
How many times I gotta tell you? I'm
Thank
not
you.
passing on a curve.
Thank you. Safe travels.
I don't
Mile,
pass
keep left.
going over a hill. I don't pass going down it. Well, I can pass going down a hill. But if there's any curves, I don't touch curves.
Yeah. I mean, the snow is hard. You can't even tell it's winter here. But where we were...
Well, you can, but you can't.
Yeah. I mean, there's parts of it, but we're supposed to get a lot more snow. And it's about
It's actually
25
really
degrees.
weird because
For sure. This is what it is right now.
we went from white to brown. Although I wouldn't mind having the farm. Even though we're not far enough away.
Let's see what the weather is. Now, it's 11 degrees.
Keep left.
So it's 11 degrees. Well, that's that. What is it? It's a little warmer where we at, but
In about
not
8.5
by much.
miles, keep right.
Not by much.
It was 1 degree warmer. We've also gone north a couple of degrees in latitude.
Yes, we have. We had a beautiful sunrise that we were able to show you all.
I'm sorry, the lounge is here. Gone north. Long that.
And it looks like there's a channel. He's called, I think it's Autism Dad. And he is on Facebook a lot. And
Broke down.
he's on Facebook a lot. And so I have reached out.
That's not good.
I have reached out to him. And he is looking at starting his new season for his stuff and his first podcast sometime in March or April. So he is actually located in Ohio, not very far from where we are. But I did reach out to him, and we're going to figure out how to get together because he's very interested in having me on to talk about my experiences as a autism mom, getting an autism service dog, and of course all of the
That's kind of
things that went with it. The fundraising for it, the experience I had, the absolutely life-changing process. For Christina, having Jordan she was just absolutely so changed after that. And so our experience going through another company that was terrible, and so forth. So he's going to have me on.
That company's name is not to leave our lips ever again.
Well, I will have to talk about it on there, but I do have a plan of getting with him, getting on his show, and talking about the experience that I had. Joshua.
Whoa!
Yes, that's why I said whoa.
That's a big boy. Just because I'm hitting my brakes does not give you the reason to go.
So I do.
You can't make it out without hindering the car coming down the hill.
So I do have, I'm going to be on that show sometime.
Do not plan on
and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to talking about that. My belief, here's my belief.
Slow.
You want to know honestly, every child that has autism, that loves animals and so forth, should have a service dog. That is my belief. I think it would do so much to change them. I'm not saying that they're going to. If they're severely autistic, they're going to start talking. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about not only helping the parents. My mother is scraping the ice off the back of the window.
Inside the car.
Inside of the car, and she's scraping the ice.
It's nice and warm in this car and the windows.
Frozen
Do you not
solid.
hear it? You hear her. She's scraping the ice.
I haven't been able to see out of my window.
It's because you're so hot-blooded. No, because, mind you, I said I breathed on the windshield one time this morning, and it froze.
There's cold air coming up through the seatbelt.
Well, that means the car is not sealed.
Too much, right, guys? Too much. But anyway,
Wow, we're losing ice faster than we can keep it.
I have a very a belief, right, that absolutely 100%, as many as that can have a service dog who are autistic should. Again, I'm not saying if they're non-talking and non-verbal, it's going to make verbal, but it does so much to help them sleep, help them and notify the parents if they're getting overwhelmed, reduce meltdowns. There's just so many things that happen.
And it's flickering.
To help anyone on the spectrum, hands down. So I 100% am one of those advocates for every child that does like animals. That aren't afraid. There are some on the spectrum that are very afraid of dogs. But I saw such a difference in Christina. And I think to myself, she wouldn't be where she is today without Jordan in her life. And so I'm very, very grateful. If you come on in, say hello. You could put hashtag blessed in the chat if you'd like people to connect with your channel. And we can wish Mr. Blessed2Crochet a very, very happy birthday.
It's my birthday today.
Yes.
I wish
Papa
people,
would be. It is your birthday.
I wish people would go.
He's not a laid-back Sunday driver. My dad was.
I am not anything to do with it. I don't.
No, I take that back. My dad was a Sunday driver.
Unless there was food involved.
No, that's not the truth. If he had to go someplace, he was pedal to the metal. But if we were going over to my grandparents' house and it was relaxing, he would be so nice and slow, and Sunday just everything. It was just like my mom finally said.
When he was young, he was not a slow driver.
No, but when he was going to Nana's.
Well, you weren't born yet, but that lady we used to take to church, and she would sit back in the car and sing near my God to me while he was driving.
Yeah. Oh, I remember one time, and he was driving. I was in his truck. Now he had a truck, and it was called the Beast.
Yeah.
And he
You have to explain the Beast, why it's called the Beast.
Well, it's called the Beast because what kind of truck?
It was a Toyota T100.
T100.
It had two
tanks on the back.
three water tanks on the back.
It's his chemical truck.
It had an extra heavy duty rear axle put in it because he blew out the one a couple times. blew out a couple of engines. Oh, come on, people. This is not Sunday.
It's your birthday. Relax. So anyway,
My problem is I don't deal with people. I'm not a people type person.
anyway, so he.
And
Use
Use the right lane to keep right.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
so
I
anyway,
travel
he had
faster
this
than
truck,
flying telephone.
and he was trying to get over to try to get, turn on a lane, to get in the lane so he could take me back to work, because I think he took me out to lunch, I think. I can't remember what it was. And he put the pedal to the metal with that truck and about scared me half to death. And I just looked at him and I said, Dad? Because there was 3 lanes in this thing. And he was in the middle lane.
Ample Road.
No, he was in the, I said, Dad, please. I said, go into the mall, make a turn, and go up. I think he was in the middle or the far right lane, and he had to get all the way over to the left. And he gunned that thing, and I just about flipped out. And I said, I thought he was going to crash. I said, Dad, you see here? Go into the mall, turn around, and then take the light and go across the way. Oh my goodness. He scared me half to death. I'll never forget that.
Nope, that was Atlantic.
Yes. I remember driving on Atlantic one time in my Nissan Sentra. And of course, guys, when it rains in South Florida, it rains. And it was raining, and
like
I go through the light where Atlantic and Riverside is, right before the mall. At Riverside.
Yep.
And I went through the light. I hit the pocket just at the right thing, and it totally went all over. I couldn't see anything.
Yep.
And I'm like, thank goodness gracious there was nobody on the other end, because I'd have gotten right in a car accident. I mean, literally blinded my entire night. And if you all don't have to go out with Armageddon or Snowmageddon coming, don't. Don't do it. I'm sad. I thought I brought that yarn. Well, I brought the yarn for Christina's, but I should have brought the other yarn.
I'm trying not to slosh it down your throat.
Thank you. I was going to make one for Eli's mom. Well, we should be home hopefully about 5, 6 o'clock, and I can get one out and then throw
Logan's going to go bonkers.
I can throw it in the washer.
17th Street Northwest.
Late. Let it dry. I can also hand wash it real quick if I had to.
That's where I'm going.
Do you have to?
I don't know. Stand up.
Do you want
Stand up.
Do you want to stop?
I'm going to go over here. We're early.
Okay.
It's not even 20 minutes to 9 yet.
Turn right onto
We're stopping for a bathroom break.
It's 8:38.
Turn left onto Worcester Road West.
Oh, stop it. Bill, why does everybody be like this guy's not even parked in a parking spot.
Anybody need ice?
Hey, I still gotta download that app. Can you give me the scraper?
What?
Give me the scraper and I'll scrape it while you're in there.
It doesn't scrape very well.
You can go ahead first. This is me. About halfway through my coffee. Got my protein drink going. Mr. Blessed2Crochet is leaning down and trying to scrape the ice off the windows from the inside. And Mama's
Fit
back
very
there.
well because there's a huge divot in the middle.
Snowy weather. My protein drink. I love this one. This is the only one I really like, is the premier, the caramel one. And usually when I go to church, I have my coffee and I have this because I don't like to. First thing in the morning, I can't eat a lot. It has to be simple, like yogurt, what have you. But I usually take one of these to church, and then that way I can sit in the Bible study and have my coffee and this. But I don't think we're going to be going to church on Sunday, so I can just have yogurt. So I figure I'm going to take my Sunday drink with me.
263. You didn't tell me anything about my sugar spiking.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Why is my sugar spiking?
Hopefully you don't have insulin with you.
Oh my goodness.
His phone's not cooperating.
No. Somebody had my phone over there and I put my cup down on top of the thing.
You should probably try to keep one of those pens in your... Do you already do that?
I can't do that.
Why?
I don't even have a pod in my bag.
You probably should. He's adjusting the sugar. He has a pot on him, so... But he can now carry a pen with him, and then he can fill a pod if he needed it.
I'm dying, people.
It's too hot in this car for him.
Phew. Too hot in the car is an understatement.
Good breakfast. Works.
Questionable breakfast.
All right, as soon as Mama comes out of the ladies' room, I'm going to head in. Christina does not have a restroom on the first floor, so we can't go there. So we always stop by here and just use the restroom real quick. And then we have another half an hour trip to her doctor's office. So I'm going to let you all go in a minute and see you all. And you can wish Mr. Blessed2Crochet a wonderful birthday in the comments below. Because I know he will appreciate them, of course. And, of course, tomorrow, on our way to see Eli, we'll come live again. And...
On our way to see live?
On the way to get Christina to see Eli, we'll come live again. And then I'll keep you updated to see how much snow. We are forecasted to get at least 10 inches of snow. I think it's probably the most we've gotten since we've come here. And we said at the beginning of this...
I can honestly disagree with that one because that one winter we had a lot of snow that winter.
Well, we've had a lot of so far this winter. Actually, earlier than what we thought was going to happen. So
let's take a gander.
He's going to tell you what he sees on the weather app. But I'll keep everybody updated. I may even try to film some of it. And I'm gonna finish up the series before I put any other videos up. I'm gonna get the series up with all the
So
Bible, the devotions for Advent. I know it's like really late, and I'm really sorry.
right
But at
now
least
it
that the
says we're
series
going to
will be
get about
together.
9 inches of snow.
9 inches. A
But
lot of
even
snow.
yesterday, I went adding up all the numbers they gave me for the hourly,
Yeah.
and it was well past the 10 inches they
So-
said it was.
We'll see. But I know that the Advent is like super late, but I want to finish the series so you guys have
We're
the
supposed to
entire
be getting
series
10 inches up here.
and we can have that. Sit and edit it. And then we'll start rolling up with the devotions again. Probably in March. I'm going to wait till March. Try to get some ahead. I don't know if I've hit a funk. I've needed a little bit of a breather. And really, honestly, there's been a lot of focus on Christina and the baby shower coming up and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to get things done so that we were, like, I had to get the invitations done and all that kind of stuff done so I can get things out and, you know, I'm almost out of there. And I'm the planner of the family. I love my daughter, but this is not her cup of tea at all. So with that being said, I'm going to go use the ladies' room real quick, and then we're going to get Christina because she's not very far from here. And we'll go on and we'll go see Looping. I'm excited. So, excuse me, with that being said, I'm going to say this. Be proud of being you because everyone else is taken. Happy birthday to my wonderful husband and Mr. Blessed2Crochet. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. And have a blessed day. And stay warm.